I'm Nicola Adams, the first ever female boxer to win an Olympic gold medal. Now I've retired, my biggest fight lies ahead of me. Starting a family as a gay woman. People say 2 mums, they need a dad in their life as well. My girlfriend Ella is a content creator and model. To our followers, Ella and I look like the happy couple leading a glamorous life. But behind the smiles, there was another story. One we weren't ready to share until now. Do you want me to get you a tissue? The heartbreak of our IVF journey. Our first attempt failed. Then on our second, Ella had a miscarriage at 8 weeks.
I forget how much it just brings everything back.
It took 9 months before we were ready to try again.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, whoa!
I just told you how it is.
Proper pregnant.
Proper pregnant.
I'm so happy. Ella and I want a big family.
We're planning for 4. We need to get a bigger house.
We want to find out more about this amazing fertility treatment. So we've reached out to couples like us who have also been sharing their IVF stories.
Wish me luck.
To learn more from their experiences.
Added up to about £70,000.
And uncover the extra hurdles we face as a same-sex couple.
There are few donors at the minute and even less black donors.
You only have to pay for my travel, but you have to have sex with me. That's disgusting.
I am freaking out right now. The baby is early. What is he doing? We are not ready.
Since I retired as a professional boxer, my life couldn't be more different.
Oh, babe.
Tonight I've been invited to present an award at a red carpet event.
Do you think I should have the other black earring on this side?
You not put this in your second?
What, and then bring this one to the front?
I fell in love with my partner Ella 4 years ago.
You might have to squeeze it just to check.
She's really kind, and she has a way of making me feel happy.
I think the silver one.
Yeah, the silver one.
Yeah.
She makes me like a whole person, yeah. She's good at the things that I'm not good at.
And then vice versa.
Yeah.
See my dress, please.
This is going to be fun.
That's my dress for tonight. It's very sensible. Nikki said I look like something from Handmaid's
Yeah,
Tale.
it's very Handmaid's Tale.
But I usually do a bit sexier. Let's say this is mumsy for me.
We've set up home together with our dog Brooklyn. Hello, baby. And now we're expecting our first child, a baby boy.
He always moves when I talk. Hey, look.
I always wanted to have kids, and I never thought, because at the time I wasn't openly a lesbian, like I didn't know I was. I was openly bisexual, and so I always knew I wanted kids. I could just never picture the man that I was having my kids with. And then when I started dating Nikki, I could start to visualise it, and it made a lot more sense. And I think my brain was subconsciously trying to tell me something all those years. No man in the picture.
Hey. Since I stopped boxing, I've found other ways to earn a living.
Where have you got to go to?
Prince's Trust Awards. Me and Bear Grylls are presenting. Now I'm busy with presenting and acting.
I'm gonna make some TikToks.
Which means keeping my public profile high.
I like performing. I always have. Even when I was boxing, I loved the performance side of it. Like the hard work's done, the training's done. Like this is supposed to be the fun part when you get to perform.
With a baby on the way, I'm working as hard as possible and trying to get everything ready in time for the birth.
I have this feeling of, what if there's something I'm missing, or have I forgot something? Is there something else that I need?
You could hold my bag. Go ahead. We've got absolutely everything, plus 20 more things of everything we don't need. So if there's World War III and everything shuts down, we have everything for the next year.
Cheers, Rob. We're on time today.
Well, we're kind of on time, aren't we?
Yeah, this is like... What's up, TikTok? I'm on my way to the Princess Restaurant with Ella. Hey. The red carpet stuff now is fun for me because even though, yes, you should do them just for keeping in the public eye, but I got hit in the face for 20 years, so anything else is pretty easy compared to that. Like,
Ella and I are having our baby son thanks to the amazing science of IVF.
we took my egg and a donor sperm, made an embryo, and then it was implanted into Ella. And now we have
The baby.
Yeah.
Today we are going to our 20-week scan.
This is a really, really important scan, this one. But I'm more excited about just seeing the baby.
We paid to have our IVF treatment privately. The 3 rounds of IVF it took to make our son has cost us £15,000.
My name is Kate. I'm a sonographer. Nice to meet you. You can come and take centre stage up here. We're going to do an anatomy scan today.
I think we sort of established quite early on we were going to use Nikki's egg. It was the simplest way to make the baby a part of both of us to begin with.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to mentally process the fact of having a baby that wasn't biologically related to me. Nikki put it a really nice way of saying I'd be growing the baby, and so Nikki would be the biological mum and I would be the birth mum.
It's called the cerebellum. It's the part of the brain that's responsible for balance and coordination. Yeah, future Olympian brain there.
Yeah.
Whilst our child may inherit my gold-winning genes, his other traits will come from a complete stranger, our sperm donor.
It was a little bit like online shopping. You get the website up, you pick different categories, for example, the ethnicity, maybe even what job they do, what colour their eyes are, what blood type they are. You can literally pick absolutely almost everything. I was just like, wow, there's...
Shop for a person.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. What's his face? He's got a face.
He's got a face. Makeup was in my eye and then I saw its face, so it was sort of a double whammy.
He's so big. I can't get over how big he is now. It's just insane.
Such a dramatic change.
Yeah.
In the space of time. Makes it more real, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Our son will spend his childhood in Leeds, where both Ella and I grew up. We've come back to get our new house ready.
Baby's room, I've got the Philippe lights in here, so I can literally just change the colour. Yeah.
Ella's mum lives nearby and she's come round to help us.
Yeah, it's been quite nice when they come back, because when she comes back with the baby, it's got all family around as well to help. I was Ella's age when I had her.
You were 23 when you had her.
I was 23, yeah. Yeah.
They're around the same age. Was I planned?
Not as planned as yours was, maybe.
Cot will be here, the chair will be here, the dresser will be here.
Okay. I get all emotional about everything. Oh my God, I'm gonna get...
Brooklyn. Loads of space for a climbing frame. We'll either put the climbing frame over there or here. Now we were thinking maybe there, so we can always see them through the windows.
See them? More than one unit?
Yeah, in the future.
We're planning to have 4. We thought that was a nice... 4. It's a nice even number. 4's a nice even number, we thought.
We need to get a bigger house.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to have 4 in the future.
Yeah. Nikki was thinking about roller coaster
Yeah,
seats.
the roller coaster seats.
It works for everything because me and you,
Yeah.
baby 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if it's 3s, we can split off and take 2 each.
Yeah. Perfect. Hi, I'm Nicola.
And I'm Ella.
Welcome to our
Sex reveal.
We've started sharing our IVF journey in the press and on social media,
It's a boy.
and we weren't the only ones. We found we were part of a big community who were sharing their stories and supporting each other. Each IVF journey is unique, so if we're going to have more children, we want to understand more about the process by meeting some of them.
You're literally creating a life, a breathing, living human, a baby human.
A baby human.
Yeah.
To all our followers, Ella and I looked like a happy couple a year ago. But behind the smiles, there was another story we weren't posting. Our first IVF treatment failed. And then, on our second, Ella miscarried at 8 weeks.
I forget how much just brings everything back. It's all very well and good watching me all done up with a full face of makeup, smiling and talking back about the situation. I feel like it's important to see all the other bits.
But we were not alone. We found another couple who had shared their story of failed IVF treatment.
We just found out that the pregnancy hasn't progressed, that the fetus hadn't grown and the heartbeat wasn't there anymore.
It's okay, babe.
I feel numb.
Do you want me to get you a tissue? Is the napkin all right? Oh. They're a bit rough, innit? They're a bit rough.
But yeah, it just like took me back a little bit.
It's a really personal and an emotional thing to, I guess, put out all that information out there. But it's the reason why we chose to do the journey and to talk about it was to help other people as well. Hannah and Lewis's story really hit home, so we've arranged to meet them to share our journeys. Ella and I went through 2 years of failed IVF treatment. They endured 5.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Until they finally had success.
Hi.
Come on in, this is Sunny.
Are you going to let them in, Sonny?
Come on in.
Standing guard.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
How do you
amazing.
know the sex of the baby?
Yeah, we're having a little boy as well.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, well done, they're the best. Can
They're
you
just
see
non-stop.
Ella's got a baby as well?
Oh yeah.
Can you see, Sunny?
If it gives a kick, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Feel
There's a little boy baby in there.
We watched your videos.
Yeah.
They hit home. Complete
Yeah, Ella was quite emotional.
Oh yeah, I had a little bit
Yeah.
of a cry. I understood everything that
Yeah.
you'd sort of been through, and then I think you were trying for a lot longer than us.
I mean, I think like most people, we just assumed that it was just going to work first time, or even if it didn't work first time, it would probably work by the third.
We would see our friends having babies and everyone would get pregnant. Sometimes it's wonderful and you're kind of emotionally fine with it. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, brilliant news. Other times it just really affects you and you feel horrible as a human being for feeling, resentful of other people's happiness. I mean, what kind of human being does that? That's horrible.
There was a huge amount of shame I had in failing at something for the first time in my life. I assumed that I would just become a mother whenever I wanted to become a mother.
Yeah. Everyone should do this and it should be easy.
Thank you.
But as we know, it's not easy. Each IVF cycle, Hannah had hormone injections to help her produce more eggs than usual.
And then it goes in the tummy. I really hope that the camera doesn't show you my tummy.
Then an operation to collect her eggs.
They got 18 eggs.
Once they were fertilised with Lewis's sperm, another operation to put the embryo into the womb.
A bit emotional.
She did this 15 times before they finally had success. And all those rounds of IVF came at a high price.
We, in the end, we had one round free on the NHS, and then with all the rounds, it added up to about £70,000 plus.
80,000.
Yeah, which as a sum of money is so massive and so ridiculous. And the only reason it spiraled like that is because every round we got a little bit further, and every round it seemed like it would be possible, just wasn't happening. It wiped out everything we've ever, earned, and we wouldn't change a thing because we've got Sonny.
And we'll be putting him to work straight away.
Yeah, he owes us a lot already.
No pressure.
Get him down the mines.
Oh, wow. I was really surprised at how many times they tried and how they just were able to just keep on going and keep on trying. I can't even imagine what it must have been like to try for 6 years, it not working. It must have been a horrible time.
What's that? So they don't know what exactly it was?
No, it was the classic unexplained infertility. IVF fails more than it succeeds, and no one tells you that. I don't think I even really realised that until really, really late on. And obviously, I was getting older as well, so my egg reserves plummeted after about age 37, 36, 37, which I think is like the textbook age when it just falls off a cliff.
Do you want to meet the baby next time?
Yeah? See you later. Bye.
Like Hannah and Lewis, we expected our IVF to work first time.
They kept saying to us, there's no reason it shouldn't work.
Yeah.
You're young, you're fine. But I don't know if maybe they didn't fully know what we were doing, because even though I was young, we were using Nikki's eggs, and Nikki was in her 30s.
The clock is ticking. We want to have 3 more children.
I know how to breastfeed.
So we are already planning ahead.
I'm trying to
Find donor?
Yeah. I used to be able to lean over, I can't lean now.
A little bit more this way for you.
There we go.
Our son was created using my egg and a sperm donor that looked like Ella.
For the next child, we'd be using Ella's egg and then find a sperm donor that resembles me.
We'll just pick black donors. There we go. So
okay, there's quite a few.
Yeah, we've got. Oh no, there's 2.
There's 2. I thought there was going to be more. I thought there was going to be more. Eloquent, diligent.
Regimented are the words to describe this donor. Here's a picture of self-improvement. That sounds sus.
Yeah.
Oh, we could never pick this guy. Hay fever, nuts allergy, penicillin allergy. He's got all our allergies added together. And he's even got asthma. They'd have no chance.
Oh gosh.
That is actually hilarious.
If we use Ella's egg, we'd look for a black sperm donor to complement some of my features as well.
Again, I every time I say it, I feel like it sounds superficial, but you look at your children and they look like they should be your children.
Yeah.
Which everyone else gets the opportunity to have, so it's nice that we can pick to have that opportunity.
Yeah.
They don't have Caribbean.
Yeah.
They only have African, but at least that's black.
Yeah.
And we've got 2, like maybe 10 centimetre difference in height.
Yeah. Almost the same
tall.
weight.
Yeah, similar weights. So we're looking on a 3rd site.
Yeah.
3rd time lucky.
See what happens.
They don't have any African, Caribbean, anything from that side of the world. Sounds like it's going to be tricky.
Yeah. Taking a right here where the black car's gone.
My childhood was very different to the one I hoped to give my son.
Exactly the same. It hasn't changed one bit.
I grew up in East End Park, the inner city of Leeds.
So this is the house where I used to live. It's got a new front door. On an evening, there'd always be like stolen cars, like shooting up and down. Majority of the time, I knew the people that were in the car, so it wasn't so scary. But I guess that's the thing when kids don't have anything to do, and they get into trouble.
I was only 11 when a family crisis changed my life.
My mum broke up with my dad. I saw how much my mum was struggling, and I wanted to find something like that I could do to get everybody out of the place and the situation that we were in. My mum couldn't get a babysitter one night, so she took me and my brother to an after-school boxing class, and I loved it. So this used to be where the boxing gym used to be. It used to be an old working men's club, and then in the basement they had the boxing, steamed up windows, had that real rocky sort of feel to it.
This put me on the path to becoming the first female boxer to win an Olympic gold medal.
What makes a champion different compared to an average boxer is you basically need to want it more than anybody else. Having the childhood that I did, that gave me the hunger of, you can dig deep, but I can dig way deeper than you can because I've got a lot more riding on the line. There's so much more that I want. Thank you.
Someone take a photo of me and Nicola if you don't mind.
We came around here because I used to live here.
You're not missing much.
There's a little painting of me on the wall. I've never seen that before. That's it. Oh, it's got my Rio 2016 gold as well. Oh, Leeds Heroes. That's awesome.
I saw you, I looked at you like, what?
You're right.
Absolute legend, man.
Thank you.
Watched you fighting, it's cool, man.
Thank you.
Whilst my boxing career is celebrated, our love for each other has attracted online abuse. We fought back by making this TikTok, and we will continue to fight back. The first IVF baby was born in England 45 years ago. By her first birthday, baby Louise Brown had attracted press from all over the world.
She's said quite a few words now. She's been walking for nearly 2 months.
It was the start of a fertility revolution. Now more than 7 million babies have followed in her footsteps. Although IVF is still mainly used by heterosexual couples to treat fertility problems, increasingly it's helping same-sex couples like Ella and I build a family with the person we love.
I need some lip balm.
You need some what?
Lip balm, I forgot to put some on.
Oh, you're going to try and steal mine.
Oh, have you got some?
On my lips.
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
And we are not the only ones.
Wow. Crazy.
We've been following Megan and Whitney on social media.
These two are funny.
Yeah, they're cute.
They've been married for 10 years and want to start a family using IVF.
They're fighting to change the law so that same-sex couples have the same NHS funding for IVF as heterosexual couples.
Funding for IVF varies across the UK, with Scotland being the most generous. In England, heterosexual couples are allowed up to 3 cycles of IVF treatment on the NHS, if the woman is under 40.
Bring it in, bring it in. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Congratulations, both of you.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
How many weeks this would like be my dream house?
I know.
I'm not allowed pink in the house. Hey, you've got new friends. Want a toasty biscuit? Oh, I've got a kiss.
Megan and Whitney's campaign for IVF equality began 2 years ago.
In 2020, we thought that was going to be the year, we had our little babies, expanded our family, because we've been together going on 14 years this year.
But when they applied for funding on the NHS in England, they found that not everything was equal.
We already knew what the requirements are for straight couples, and that's 2 years of unprotected sex, which obviously there's no financial cost. And there's also no evidence required. You can just walk in the doctors and say, I've been trying 2 years. Whereas,
and how do you measure 2 years?
But for a same-sex couple, the guidelines were different. They would have to prove their infertility by paying for up to 6 rounds of artificial insemination before receiving funding.
There's a clear divide and discrimination in place where same-sex female couples particularly are being forced to pay in order to reach the same criteria as a heterosexual couple where there's no financial cost. In the eyes of the law, we're equal as a married couple, but then we're not equal when it comes to creating a family, and that's like where a clear divide is.
Megan and Whitney's campaign has thousands of supporters, but they have also been subjected to online abuse.
You do put yourself out there in the public with this, and not everyone's going to support the fact that we want to have, fertility equality, and we had a lot of homophobic comments.
A lot of people are just saying NHS is for medical problems, so if there's a medical reason why you need IVF, yes.
Well, there is, you're both women.
Yeah.
It's
like
it? But
you
then
don't want to respond.
But then you do sometimes.
And then you're like...
So I responded to this one. This woman said, sadly the child will come to meet 2 women as parents. What a senseless generation.
At least the child's going to be happy and have parents like,
yeah,
what
exactly,
does it matter?
Ella and I want to add our voice to this campaign by making a TikTok
Oh, you're having a shake.
Found it.
Oh.
about how much same-sex couples may have to pay in order to start a family, around £30,000.
I need 30,000. I need 30,000. I need 30,000.
It was so nice meeting you both.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Say goodbye to your new besties.
There's just been this generational hold of what a family's supposed to be, and in this world today, it's not like that.
Yeah, with your kiddos to have a play date one day.
Yeah, definitely. Go too. See you later. To me, that says the heterosexual couple has more right to have a child than the same sex. And people say, well, IVF is for infertility. But why is infertility so important in a heterosexual couple? It's like they have a problem that needs to be fixed, so they're willing to fix it. But when you think about that, don't we have that problem? We're not able to have a child together.
There's no one here, You get such a good view. When it's warm and there's no fog as well, you can see all of London pretty much.
Ella and I are starting to realise how fortunate we are. We could afford the high price of our IVF treatment.
Brooklyn. Everyone's like, our kids are going to be so spoiled because we spoiled the dog. I know.
But what happens if you're a same-sex couple that can't?
Come on then.
There are other, more cheaper methods. Many couples have shared their stories about inseminating themselves at home, using donor sperm from someone they know, or from an unknown donor.
Oh my gosh.
Married couple Kelly and Tanika chose this method when they wanted to start a family. They searched for a sperm donor on an unregulated donor website.
Wish me luck.
Hi guys.
Hi. Hey. We weren't going to do IVF. We started off another route. People were telling us about like websites where you can find people that are happy to donate.
But they soon discovered that free sperm can come at a price.
One guy said that he would charge us for his expenses to come down, because then he would want to do natural insemination, so basically have sex with me.
So horrible.
Yeah, it's almost like a way for them to get something.
So predatory. Like,
yeah.
It's
quite scary, actually.
Yeah, really taking advantage of women in this difficult situation.
For me personally, that's when it hit home to me that this isn't something that we should ever do, because we're so I say we're not desperate, but it definitely was something we really wanted to do, and you know, I think they just took advantage of that.
It's so horrible because you're always going to get those few people that take advantage of the situation and really have really bad intentions.
No.
Why are you making me so nervous?
Sorry,
right
now? Because I'm scared.
Tanika and Kelly are now starting IVF treatment using a private clinic.
So today is egg collection day.
So it hasn't been an easy road. I wish we had just decided to do this from the beginning, but I guess that journey has opened our eyes. I know IVF is expensive. Why would we put ourselves in such a dangerous position? Why would we not pay to have our family?
So what stage are you at now? Have you done the implantation?
We did the transfer last Friday. I keep reading up and looking for symptoms.
Be prepared for the mood swings, because they start way sooner than that.
I feel like in lesbian relationships you're more equipped for mood swings because you both go through all that together anyway.
It's just
really great to talk to you, and
definitely let us know what happens, what the results are.
Good luck with birth and everything.
Oh God,
yeah.
Good luck to you too.
Thank you.
When she said, you only have to pay for my travel, but you have to have sex with me to get what you want from me, because I'm the only one that can give it to you. That's disgusting.
It's just really like unsettling to think that people are having to go to those extremes to just be able to start a family, when it should be something that everybody should be entitled to.
With Ella's due date only a few weeks away,
I'll get him.
we've gone back to the comfort of our new home.
Come in, you don't have to take your shoes off. I thought what we'll do is we'll go outside and then Brooklyn can come say hi to you outside and there's a bit more space.
And Ella's cousins have come round to test out the garden.
Great garden for kids, Ella.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to keep this bit all grass, because it's nice.
They can literally do this for hours, isn't it?
Like all of Ella's family, the kids are looking forward to the arrival of our son.
It's so funny because my little cousins really don't even bat an eyelid at the fact that we're two girls having a baby. The youngest ones, they're just like, oh wow, you're having a baby. Ready? Yeah. See if we can feel something.
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
It's a bit scary. When I introduced Nikki as my girlfriend, oh, it's okay. They don't care.
Yeah.
Apart from the one that insisted she was a boy because she was too strong to be a woman. And that's just nice because it shows that they've been around same-sex couples. And they're not bothered, and that's how it should be. This is how easy it's going to be.
Yeah.
Ella is now 31 weeks pregnant, so this may be our last red carpet event before the birth. the premiere of the movie Lightyear.
I liked the orange though, that was quite cool because it was like a... That was cool. I'd like something like that again, that was cool.
Wait till you see how hilarious this picture is.
Proper pout.
Oh my god, I don't want to touch it because my hands are dirty. I can't believe he's in there.
He's so mad at it.
It's amazing.
We are both still sharing our journey and have attracted thousands of followers.
It's been quite interesting, like seeing how many people are really interested in IVF and how many people are going through the procedure now.
But as always, not everyone is so positive.
People say, no, 2 mums, they need a dad in their life as well. Or
Most common ones, they won't have a male role model.
yeah, that's the...
Like we're a man-free family.
Yeah.
And we're like a tribe of women that are anti-men.
Yeah.
I love to rip into them, but it makes them happy.
I don't really care what anybody else thinks or says because they're irrelevant, they don't know me, so.
The main point is, why do people care? Like, why are people so fixated on how other people live? If a child grows up in a house where they're wanted, they're loved, they're looked after, why do people care?
Good, good.
Hello, gorgeous. Oh my God, I love the outfit.
Nicola, all the way right middle here, guys. Right in the middle, down the centre.
When Ella and I started planning our family, we chose an unknown donor from a website. We could have asked someone we knew to donate their sperm, but decided not to.
We chose against just because of the complications that can come from that.
Yeah.
They might say they're fine the whole way through the pregnancy and then the baby's born and they decide they want to play dad.
Yeah.
Under a UK law passed in 2005, our son can contact the sperm donor when he turns 18. And we're not sure how we feel about this.
Morning.
So we're meeting clinical psychologist Mary Prince,
Nicola and Ella.
who will help us explore this issue.
So when your little person is about 18, they can get the last known contact details of your donor.
Right.
How does that make you feel?
I think for me, it's just, I guess, what their response would be. Like, whether they're just going to be like, oh my God, don't speak to me, and then, you know, like the door's shut on them kind of thing. I'd hate for them to feel that sort of pain.
Best case scenario, they don't want to know. It saves me a bit of a job.
What we know from the research, most people who know their donor conceived are really curious about their donor.
You would be.
And I think it's fair to say it's pretty easy to find people nowadays.
Yeah.
That anxiety that you feel is completely driven by the love that you've already got for your wee boy. You know, that you don't ever want anything to get in the way of that or to damage that. So don't worry about it. Tell me what questions you guys have got.
I think one thing we wanted to touch on is when we come to using my egg, we've noticed a big lack of black donors.
Yeah, we've seen over the course of COVID, people just haven't been coming forward to donate.
Right. Yeah.
So there are few donors across the board at the minute and even less black donors.
Yeah.
There are certain parts of the country that have a bit more diversity.
Right.
So you might have to look in different places for your sperm next time. And I guess the other thing is, if you two know we definitely want more children, maybe don't leave it till you're at that stage of like, right, we're ready now.
Yeah, just kind of get it so it's done as well.
Ultimately, as far as you two are concerned, what do children need?
Love.
Attention.
Definitely lots of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Your child's going to be so loved.
Yeah.
And that's what matters at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. To me, the donor other than giving us their genes, hasn't done anything else. I'd like to think that my child would see it the same way I do. But I can't control that, and I can't control how they see it. And, you know, they might go, oh yeah, Mum's, it's just some random dude that helped us out, cool. I'm not really interested in knowing him. Might turn around and go, no. You will find him now. But, you know, all we can do is...
Let's just wait and see.
Yeah. Here?
With just over 5 weeks to go till her due date, Ella and I want to capture this precious moment in time. By turning her bump into art.
Do you feel like ready? No.
Artist Lydia Reeves specialises in casting the female form.
Boobs are definitely the most popular for sure. It's like 90% boob casting.
Yeah.
Followed by vulvas probably, followed by bums. I always thought bums would be like super popular.
Yeah.
Because bums are so fun. Have you had a think on colour in terms of casting?
You like the white, didn't you?
Yeah.
Proper like sculptural boobs.
Yeah.
So have you got any baby names lined up?
We're just waiting. Because we're like, how do you name someone you don't know?
100%. Might not look like that.
Like, I want to see you try and run down the street. Just like... Worries right now, I guess, for me, is just not having everything ready.
Can I get some just normal big ones, please? Don't know if you want to have the nipples in there, but... And if you want to have your modesty, you can just put a little bra on it or something.
Yeah.
A little, like, sports bra.
I like to be prepared for everything on a whole nother level. So that's my biggest worry. Oh, the baby just coming early and just popping out, and I'm just like, oh my God, there's a baby. Like, I don't...
The thing is, she keeps saying this, and I feel like she's saying it into existence.
Yeah, I need to stop, yeah. Fucking hell. It's happening right now. Bags. Ella.
The baby is early. What is he doing?
We are not ready. So, I'm ready to deliver. Dr. Nick. My patient here, Miss Baig.
Look, Amish.
Baby is arriving, and Dr. Nick will be there.
On the 9th of July 2022, our dream of becoming parents came true. Baby Taylor Adams arrived 5 weeks early by cesarean section. Although he weighed just 3 pounds and 4 ounces, he was healthy enough to leave hospital 6 days later.
I was just blown away. It was like instant connection, instant love. I was just like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I've got a baby.
Do people say he looks like you?
Yeah, mini version. Let's go. IVF is amazing. When you go through all that to have a child, it really shows how much you actually want the child, so he'll definitely know that he's wanted. I've got confused with this buttons.
You got it? She got it.
I'm not a fan of poppers, I prefer the zip. I know. It's a lot easier than I thought it would be, looking after a baby. I know. We've evolved so much. Now, there's not just one ideal family. The world doesn't work like that. There's same-sex couples, solo parents. I'm hoping by people seeing this show that it's going to open up everybody's eyes and they're going to be able to see a whole different world.
You do a little scream now, don't you? Yeah? You do.